I'm going to blind taste test and rank the UK's top 10 mainstream lagers. Bring on the beers. My lovely assistant has poured all the beers out for me. I can see some of the head differences immediately. Quite active, some of them not so active, but then these were the first pour, I'm assuming, as well. Right, I've had some of these beers before, and I do sort of, well, I've had them all before. Some of them not for a number of years. Some of them I have a preference over, but I don't think I've really had them all in cans. It tends to be kegs. Some of them had in cans, so I'm going into this blind in a sense. How it's going to work is I'm going to taste them, I'm going to rank them. At the same time, I'm also going to try and guess what perhaps beer it is. So I'll mark it with the can, as well as put a number against what I think is the best. So without further ado, let's just tuck into the beers. This one is definitely a different colour than all the rest. Not much carbonation coming off it either. These are paler. This is not as pale. Oh God, generic lager smell. I thought I might get some of these, like, oh dear. Bit metallic in my eyes. All right, I'm gonna start, and I'm just gonna put that in the middle, and everything's to be ranked against it at this stage. So, is it better or worse than that? That may drop down as it goes on. Now, this is lighter, again with low carbonation coming up through the middle. Oh, smelling this, I think I already know what it is. I say that, and then I taste it. I think this is better than that. And I'm also going to lay my cards at this stage. I've got all the cans down here, just working out which is which. I think B is Heineken. So I'm going to put that there for the moment. Actually, I probably should put the can on it, but there we go. I'm going to put that there because I think that's Heineken. I'll work out some way to do this. No, I'll keep it as it is and not knock over everything. Yeah, I think that's Heineken there. Right, let's move on to C. Again, pale, not much carbonation coming up. That's sweeter. That is sweeter than both of those. Not got the metallic taste. Ooh, this is hard. Well, it's weird. I'm going to put a 3 against it. All of these are going to end up moving down, no doubt, as I work through it. With the sweetness, I'm thinking that's an Amstel. I honestly think that's an Amstel. So I'm going to put that there for the moment. Right, this one's darker. but good carbonation and the head remaining. It smells like all the rest. I should take a palate cleanser, shouldn't I, as well in between. I've got some water, which I'll take a sip of. Maybe put that over there. All right, let's go in. Taste of nothing. I'm getting nothing on this one at all. I haven't got palate fatigue already, have I? Oh, I thought this was going to be easier. I thought I might get at least 3 or 4 of them. Now I'm like, oh dear. I would say it's cleaner, but there's not much to it. But it's cleaner than that. I reckon this is now 5, and then I'm going to put this one as 6 for the moment, just because of the flavour and the cleanness on it. All right, don't know what it is though. I'll stab a guess in the dark afterwards. This one, again, carbonation died down a lot of these as it's going through. Not much head. Not much on the nose. Oh God. I think that's Budweiser. It tastes like rice. And I know Budweiser's made from rice. Flavour wise though, just going to compare. That is better than that. This is dropping down to 7. Oh, this is definitely dropping big time. All right, so I think that's Bud. Let's move on to the next one. Oh, that's very sweet smelling. I'm racking my brain thinking, what one is sweet like this? I can't even think. It's actually got like a peach flavour and everything to it as well. I'm trying to think what it could be. What have I got as the highest? I've got this as the highest, which is actually Amstel, I think maybe. I know it's got peach, but I think the peach is better than that. So this is going to be a lot of moving all the time now, isn't it? Jeez. All right, 6, 7, and I told you this one's dropping down the end here. That's now number 8. All right. Doesn't leave me, leaves me in my top 2 and bottom 2 at the moment, the way it's going. I think, I haven't had it in ages, that might be San Miguel. I'm going to put a mark on it. I am going to say that I think that, yeah, I'm going to go San Miguel. Don't know why, just I think it is. Over halfway. This is much harder than it looks. No, not a fan of that. I still went back for more. Why is that? I hate how I'm having to compare the 2 horrible ones. I'm putting that as 10 at the moment. I don't think there'll be anything worse than that. I actually think that's Carlsberg. Could just be prejudiced on my side. I picked it up first, Carlsberg. I don't know why. I think I'm going to go for Carling for that one now. Again, could be prejudiced on my side. Right, let's go for this one, which has quite a big head built up on it. I'm going to have a sip of water. cleanse the old palette again. Carbonation died down, as it has for all of them. I'm not even sure with this one. It's not offensive. Oh dear, this is where it didn't work out very well. I'm having to move everything. I think that might be better than this. Let me just... Yeah. And then 6, 7, 8. Bring out the trusty 9 for this one on the end here. What do I think it is? I'm not sure. I am not sure. That could be, I think, Peroni. I'm putting my mark on it. I'm saying Peroni. In the smallest can of them all, 330ml. Hard to get cans of Peroni. Come in multi-packs, all the rest were single cans I bought at like convenience stores. All right, this one. No nose. Just not even a smell at this stage. Wonder if my nose and palate's given up. Oh, okay. That's not bad. I'm going to compare it against number 3. Oh, this might be as bizarre. Actually, it might go at the top. I think that's 3. This is 2 at the moment. I got my number 1 to hand out to someone. What do I think that one is? I'm going to go with Stella. I think it may be Stella. Good old wife beater. And now the last one. Damn it. I think that's Stella. I think that is Kronenberg. I think that tastes better than the previous one. And that then leaves me with this one being Foster's. All right. I'm gonna cut, and if by magic we're gonna come back and everything will be lined up in order, and I'll quickly go through again to give a taste test on the number ranking. There we go. Here we are back, all in order. I'm gonna work through from what I think is 10 all the way to 1, and then rearrange any that I think need changing, either on what I think of flavour or position, and then we'll have the final reveal. So let's go for what I think is number 10. Now, oh no, oh, might put that to 10 now. Better. Very the same, similar at that stage. I think I might move that to over there actually. I reckon D is lower down. I reckon A is probably the worst at the moment. Hang on a minute. I might be moving these both up there. Yeah, that's better than both of those. Yeah, that's better than that. They're very similar. And the last one. This is bloody difficult. I tell you what, wow, your taste buds just lose it. But yeah, I know what I'm going to do. So I'm going to make those rearrangements based on what I've just said, and we'll have our final ranking and the reveals. And if by magic, here's the final 10 now in the correct order. I say correct. I'm not sure if this is how I've correctly put them, because palate fatigue, so many similar styles that you're tasting back to back. I think the best way to do this would be like a head-to-head, like a World Cup kickoff sort of thing. Some people say, oh, you've not had this beer, you don't have that beer. I've just gone for what are the 10 biggest selling, and also because most of them were in cans, I'm trying to find similar in cans. I say Peroni was the hardest to find. So this is my ranking. How confident am I of the guesses? Not at all. But let's look in and see what we've got. So starting with number 9. I've said it's Carlsberg, and it's Stella Artois right at the bottom. Hilarious, considering it's my sort of go-to at the bar when I go to it. One of my preferred lagers. In a can, bit crap. All right, what have we got at number 8? We have Kronenbourg, which I've said is Foster's. That's quite funny considering I've got them as these ones up here. Let's see what we have placed at number 7. I've said Peroni, and it's Carling. I'm not doing well at this, am I? This is terrible. All right, what have we got at number 6? I've said Budweiser, and it's Heineken. Wow. I think I'm going to be on for a 0 out of all of these. All right, at number 5, what do we have? I've said Heineken, and it's San Miguel. I think, judging on this, I'm only likely to have got one right now, because I've only got this one left to get correct. Otherwise, everything is a 0 out of 10. That is disgraceful. All right. In 4th, we have Peroni. Oh dear, I've got all of them wrong. Doesn't surprise me. I thought it would be, you know, maybe 3 or 4 getting right, but bloody hell, it's difficult. It is difficult as you're working through. There's not, I mean, there is taste difference between them, but when you have this many, it is difficult. I'm making excuses. Right, in at number 3, I have given Amstel. All right, number 2 is Budweiser. That then means we have a choice for number 1. The choice for number 1, and I'm quickly looking through, would either be Carlsberg, or is it going to be Foster's? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Carlsberg or Foster's for number 1. The one I've rated number 1 is, and I'm going to regret this if it is what I think it is, oh, it's Carlsberg. I'm relieved about one thing. Down here at the bottom, Foster's. Whew. Blind taste test. Foster's is crap. I've said Carlsberg is good. Then Budweiser, Amstel, Peroni, San Miguel, Heineken, Carling, Kronenbourg, and Stella. Well, take from that what you think. Let me just try Carlsberg, which I said was Stella. And what I've listed as Stella, I've said Carlsberg. I can sort of taste the difference now, but that means nothing. They are very similar. I can sort of get that flavour, but I wasn't enjoying that flavour as a blind. And I must admit, sometimes on tap, that Stella is metallic, but all right, there we go. I'm a failure. Lost at this entirely. I've got a 0 out of 10. Hilarious. But I have said that supposedly Carlsberg is #1 beer in the UK. Let's just do a quick cut and get these cans rearranged. And there we have it. These are, according to me, the best mainstream lagers in the UK, top 10 sellers. Carlsberg. Will I regret that? Maybe. Budweiser second. See, they're very similar in the taste. Amstel. Now the taste buds are gone entirely. And then Peroni, which is premium seller. I've already, doesn't taste like Peroni. Nothing tastes like what it is. Oh, I know my assistant hasn't mispoured because tasting them afterwards, they taste correct. There we go. If you'd like to see more of these, please do subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think you would like to see. I've got a few ideas lined up. Just depends how this video does as to what I may do next, because it's not cheap buying 10 cans of beer, which I'm clearly not going to drink all in one go. Most of these will have to be poured because that's too much of a session. They're open already, they're getting warm. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care.